Right here we have a 1968 Chrysler Newport with a high output 383 that is probably locked up and hasn't been running since the 1988, 89 range, somewhere in there. And today we're going to try and get it running and driving. It's in pretty good shape. The old man that had it, he's had it for quite some time. He said he used it just to haul him and his buddies to deer camp and hunt deer. For some reason he spray painted throughout here in random places this silverish gray, which is really a shame because this green paint that is original is in very good shape. The interior is real nice on the thing and is in good shape. She is a 4-door, so you can fit all your hose back in there. Unfortunately, the windshield's cracked, kind of hard to see there, but a pretty cool car. It is an AC car, power steering, but with manual brakes. The worst of the car is right here on this rear quarter on the driver's side. It's got that decent rust hole, but surely Dad could probably fix that. It's got the original hubcaps on it, but a pretty cool car that you don't really see too often. It's got a cool front end and back end on it. A trunk that you could probably fit 4 dead bodies in. That's pretty solid. Came with the original jack and original floor mats. Do have all the hubcaps that you see right there.
I cut this one. It's a shame.
Here's more of that silver paint for some reason. Hopefully you can take something and scrape that off. Well, this side's in real good shape. Not a rust hole to be seen on it. Now this car, you might say, well, how'd you get in the garage if it's not running? And Dad paid a company to haul this thing, and they brought a big old rollback and were able to deliver it right in the shop, which was pretty handy. Front end super cool on this thing, and it should clean up really good. All the chrome is in pretty good shape right there. 1989. So this is a high output 383. You could have also caught the low output, which is a 2-barrel 383, or you could have got the 440. We know this is high output because it does have a 4-barrel Holly on it.
That's nice. I should plug it off once.
We don't know if it's locked up or not, because it's got a clutch fan and she just spins. There's the big old 4-barrel right there. So the old man said that back in the 80s, whenever he got this thing, that it didn't have any oil pressure. It's got an external oil pump. He replaced that, and he said that didn't help anything, and it's still showing no oil pressure. But he said the motor never made noise. So it might just be a faulty gauge, or...
He didn't prime the oil pump.
Or it didn't prime the oil pump.
He didn't.
We don't know, but we're going to start digging in here and figure the thing out.
He didn't, because he didn't. I asked him if he primed it. He's like, no, I bolted it on there. So you have to pull the distributor out to prime it. I got the magic rod.
This is a weird deal here, being manual brakes. Kind of an odd combo. Dad's already lost his magic rod.
Yeah, I did.
He probably stuck it up his butthole. But the magic rod is this guy right here to prime your oil pump.
Oh, how'd you get over there?
Oh.
Did you move it? All right.
It's got some coil wires that are chewed up. It needs one plug wire, maybe more than one plug wire actually.
It's getting old.
For sure a coil wire. Dad's already picked that stuff up. But a pretty desirable motor, really. Better than a 318 or 360 that we normally mess with.
The ballast resistor's missing a wire. Oh, there it is right there. I'll connect that back up too. Why you got that in my face? Quart over full too, though. Or not quite a quart. Yeah, it's about almost a half a quart over full.
Alright, so we're going to start by pulling all the wires. We already figured it out. So this one pulled this from cylinder number 1, which will be your far left on the driver's side. So this was one, and it's going to be counterclockwise, and it'll be just like a normal Mopar. That's 8-cylinder. It'll be 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2. In that order, counterclockwise. We marked it on the cap, so now we can pull all these. They had them all weaved up and down this thing.
Not probably original.
All crazy.
looks like.
No coolant.
was that? I just hit the ground.
Those are black. Look at those old plugs. And green. And the ends are very, very black. It looks like they'd clean up decent. The gap is giant. Looks like your old lady when she spreads her legs right there. Those are probably original too. Those things are vintage. AC Delcos.
They ain't original.
Should be championed. Yeah, it's definitely easier to work on a small block Mopar than this. The plugs being all under the manifolds.
It has antifreeze in it because there's a leak. I can see it on the ground.
Nice. I got a big puffy fat hand. If you guys notice, I got stung by 2 paper wasps today.
Paper wasp? What the hell's a paper wasp?
That's what they're called.
Well, that's nice of you.
Yep. I couldn't get it with my fat hand.
What in the hell? Why is that one gonna be so fucking difficult?
This is a nice motor.
I don't buy it. Turds like you do. I buy nice stuff.
Yeah. Says the one that's trying to steal my 383 that I have. It's a 69 that I picked up for 50 bucks.
Out of my truck.
Out of a deal that I found. First plug on this side. Dirty.
This plug back here sucks. That is the worst one to have that rubber stick on it. I can't even see it.
Ooh, what is that?
Got it.
There's one of those scary crickets.
Ah, it's just a plug.
Oh, that's one of them scary crickets. That's like spider cricket.
They're scary. Is that all that hood opens? It's pretty cheesy.
I don't like big blocks. This is a pain to work on already. I don't like it.
See, that's why you need to just sell me that motor. You don't need it anyways. You don't want to work on it.
Once in a while, we're going to lube up the cylinder walls with some ATF. This little guy here, hopefully.
You want a hose or something to put on there?
I don't even remember where they were.
Well, same place they're on every car. I'm pretty sure these manifolds aren't worth a little bit of money. The ones that are way humped up like that.
That's how the cars were.
Not all of them.
Probably just going to hook a battery up to it and hit the starter and see if she's free or she's not. All right, throw a fresh battery in this bad girl. Big old AGM. Nothing.
Nothing at all.
So we have a junk starter. The solenoid wire, which is this guy here, it is not getting power down there. So I was trying to loosen that up and was going to clean it up. But then the whole little copper little thread deal, it's the whole thing spinning. So say that thing needs to be replaced.
Ah. Oh, damn, shut my eyes.
The 1.25 inch socket on the crank pulley. See if this thing's freed up because things are going to start getting expensive getting a starter and everything else.
Hey.
It is free. Doesn't feel bad. Why do they design crap like this? Why is this right here? I'm done messing with it. This is stupid. Why is it like that? I'm done with it. It's freed up. Well, this $500 car got $600 worth of parts, so got a brand new starter, got stuff for sparkage and some other crap for oil and all that good stuff. Right now, Dad's working on this battery cable and going to the starter solenoid. The one that I had was pretty junk, and also got a new ignition relay right here that's going to get replaced because the one that I had was junk. It wasn't sending power down to the starter. This is the starter that we're going with. This is for a Magnum motor, so this is going to be a little starter with high torque. It will spin over a lot better than the old style, and it's quite a bit smaller. Way smaller, way lighter, a lot easier to handle. And for 65 bucks versus 160 for original deal, this is a pretty good deal. People always comment about Mopar starters, how they sound like a dying dolphin. These sound a little better, and I got the same thing on my D150 and it's a great product. Maybe not this one, but
that's an eBay special.
The little starters, if you got an OEM one, they're pretty dang good. So straight out of the box, this mounting bracket here won't actually work, or whatever you want to call that for your wires. This part right here is actually going to be hitting the block, so you have to remove that. And thinking you can just take that all off, and instead of having them up here, put your wires straight on down here. Now I'll probably regret putting the starter in before doing the wires, but it looks like we should have enough room to get it done. Now the 12 volt constant hot, it is super close to the block, but there is a small gap, so that should work. Now addressing some wiring issues. Dad's working on one going to the ballast resistor right now. And as you can see, a bunch of wiring going to the coil, the alternator, even the distributor here, all has to be cleaned up. So take this coating off, strip it down, and probably just butt connect it for now and see if this thing wants to run. You got a bad ignition? Ooh, what the heck? Hold on. What do you got going on over here? What sounded bad?
It's probably that coolant. Why is it working out? Do it again.
It's a ground then. It's a ground issue. Whoa, stop.
What?
This thing's got great spark. The spark is awesome out of this thing. It was zapping out of that coil like crazy.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. Spark is there.
Well, let's put some plugs in.
It was just... This thing's turning over plenty good now. Dad's got all this wiring fixed up. The coil, we obviously had spark. Whenever he was turning over, I saw it zapping out of there. We're not going to be worrying about the points right now, but we're going to throw on a new cap, plugs, and wires on this thing. And then probably feed it gas. I think this old big block's gonna come alive pretty easily, hopefully. Put new champions in this thing while Dad plays with his metal detector over there. Not for sure what he's looking for. I unhooked the fuel line going back to the tank, and holy crap, does that stink. It's just venting out up here and gassing us out.
It doesn't tell you what color the wires are.
You got it straight from Tokyo and you don't understand why it doesn't work.
It should tell you which wire is which wire. I mean,
How much did that cost?
Like $13. I don't understand.
This means a high output motor should run pretty good at 335 horsepower, 425 foot-pounds of torque. That's pretty good numbers. It's 1968 numbers, but still. These spark plugs aren't gapped because Dad says that doesn't help for something to run.
It'll be fine. They're pre-gapped.
They're pre-gapped and they're always super dead on. So you guys comment, let us know. Does it help when you gap plugs?
If they're not gapped correctly, yes. If you check them so much, they're going to be right.
No, they're not. What is it supposed to have? 0.035?
Yes. Be fine.
What is all over this motor? I bet you my finger is going to come up like I stuck my finger in a tater hole.
It's all that.
What is all that?
It's that transmission fluid. You put 45 gallons in there.
Did we blow enough out?
Yes. Man, my Timu purchase, I just don't understand it.
Not for sure why Dad bought Champions. The NGKs are taking over the Mopar world. Well, like 4 cylinders and inline 6s. There's nothing better than an inline 6.
Except for that line 6.
I think that's our thing, okay?
You done yet? Why are you trying to put them in without a socket?
Yeah, I need a socket, I guess.
Where
I don't understand. The angle, they're tilted like this. I've never... Why are they like that? That is crazy. The spark is literally at an angle. There's the rotor. You trust that this is right?
Yes, I know it's right. I ordered it myself.
Yeah, I ordered several.
I said you did. I know what I'm getting.
Alright, new rotor bug and a brand new cap. Cars definitely aren't usually treated this good on the channel. New plug wires are happening too. These smell interesting.
What?
Smell interesting.
Ew.
These. Now I've noticed you always get extra plug wires. You think you just get 9, but you usually get 10 for some reason. What is this? And why is it different than those?
That's a coil wire.
That?
Yes. I have no idea, Devin. Like I said, universal. It's probably made for a car that has a coil that mounts over on the back side of the firewall or something. I have no idea.
These things, look how long that is.
It's got to come from there, through here, over this valve cover, back here, through that, down here. This one here is going to be huge. It's going to be really long. So the very longest one goes all the way back here in this corner. I can guarantee it. It's way back there. And it comes across the top of the valve cover. The front two go down in between all that bullshit, which is a nightmare. Yeah, these manifolds suck. Ass. Big one. Furry, greasy asshole. Sucking. I think I just inhaled too many exhaust and gas fumes today. So my head is pounding.
She was stocking the shelves with some bottles of bean, a tight tank top looking long and lean. A fireball is sexy, and I wanted a shot of that. So I reached for a bottle right next to her. She smiled at me and said, "How you doing, sir?" And that's all it took to hook me into coming back. The girl from the liquor store, how can a man ever ask for more? She has the key to all the booze. It's a win-win, I can't lose. She made a mark on me, that's for sure. The girl from the liquor store. I got to know her schedule like the back of my hand. And every single week I kept going back in, till I finally got her number. We went out on our first date. And that's when I saw her wild turkey side. She unlocked the door to the store that night. We were loving and drinking, and I knew that I had it made.
Treat this old Holly right. We're gonna put some berry mints. I like to fill it up, the bowl, right down these vent tubes here.
Here's some gas. It's got a little bit of oil mixed in with it. Stuff like that, but probably hook cut them rooms.
What is going on here? Why is it not feeding?
You dumped too much in there at once.
Is it already full?
You can't dump it that fast. It airlocks, Devin. You can't just...
Well, do the accelerator.
That ain't gonna do nothing.
I think it's full.
It is. It's probably got that old gas in there.
Whoa.
It's probably got that old gas in there, yeah.
Might as well just crank her over and see what happens. Almost forgot, before we actually get this thing to fire, we need to change the oil, because dumping that transmission fluid down the cylinders, you can look right here on the dipstick. It's got a tint of red on there. That's transmission fluid that leaked past and is now in the pan mixed with the oil. So let's change that real quick, and then this thing's gonna fire up as soon as we get that done. I took the hose that was on it.
Yeah, that's mine.
Woo, a lot of red. The old man said that he changed the oil in the filter back in the day, but that was in the 80s. And then he couldn't get this thing to build oil pressure, supposedly.
50 cents a quart.
Right, oil is changed, new filter. Dad rigged up a wire going down to this oil pressure sending unit right here. And the wire that's supposed to be on there, I think it's connected to the right one. This thing's got a dummy light. Are you hitting the gas any? No spark. Got spark. Starting to pump maybe. Let me give it some more in there. Holy crap, there's stuff flying out of exhaust. doesn't sound good. I don't think that's oil. Good. That doesn't sound like it has any oil pressure, right?
I have no idea. It sounded fine in there, but...
Doesn't sound fine out here. Look at the acorns. It was shooting out at 100. Holy crap.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Why are the brake lights down?
This passenger exhaust was loaded with nuts. And it stinks, boy. Woo! It is smoky up in here.
Brake lights off?
Look at that haze. Smoky up in here.
Well, I don't see any lights on.
That doesn't sound right.
I don't know what you're hearing. It don't sound like it's knocking or clattering or anything, but that's...
You want me to start and you hear it out here?
Yeah, turn it off.
That doesn't sound good to me.
No, I mean it's going to take some time, but yeah, we need to get a mechanical gauge hooked up to it, and we probably just need to pull the distributor and prime that oil filter, oil pump.
It's gonna be a runner.
Yeah.
The old man did say he replaced the oil pump, and when you do that, you have to prime it, and he said he never did that. So Dad's going to be teaching us today how to prime an oil pump on a big block Mopar. That's going to involve removing the distributor, so that's what we're working on now.
Pull that out again.
Oh, nut just fell right in there.
Did it really? Don't touch anything.
Oh, you dropped the nut, like the nut off of that.
Nut off of what?
There's a nut sitting on the gear down there.
Will you move? That ain't off of that. That's just something that was laying in there. Yeah, well, look, that's off of it. Ain't nothing that I took off.
So what are you doing?
I'm sticking this rod in the oil pump drive gear down there, and I'm going to spin it counterclockwise. It's a big block and it spins counterclockwise. We're going to prime this, and it should build oil pressure. If it don't, then the pump's junk, but the old man said he replaced it. So let's hope my drill has got enough shit and get. There he goes.
Whoa. Stay prime. Made some markings all over the motor to make sure that it all lines back up in several different spots, just to make sure the timing's right. Still have an issue with the ignition for some reason right here on this ignition relay. Have to have this test light in here, which is grounding it. For some reason it won't turn over without that.
What the hell was that?
I'm breathing. Any leaks? Hopefully not. Radiator would not be cheap. Fire in the hole. Oil pressure. the exhaust is so plugged up, it's smoking. The exhaust is, I can see it's smoking.
Go check in the back. If the exhaust is coming out the back, it's not plugged up. I don't care what's doing up here, go back there and check.
I can tell it's plugged.
Go check. That's the exhaust.
That wheel's rusty. Oh, fire! Fire! Man, stop! You're feeding the gas, stop that!
Trying to get it started.
It's bad. No, don't give it air.
It's gonna go out.
Suffocated more. Oh, it's still burning. No air. That's air. The base of it's on fire. We need a fire extinguisher.
Here we do.
Alright, we're gonna pull this thing outside. It's smoking up the shop. Then we'll check transmission fluid if it goes into gear, and me to get brakes because she does not have brakes. Driving, brake lights work. Don't run in that trash can. You need something to stop it? I think this paint should clean up pretty good. Let's fire up the power washer and get this done before the storm comes in.
I was a bouncing and a laughing as we rolled down an old dirt road. Daddy looking in his rear view, hoping that we'd just hang on. Well, I can't recall a time when I ever had so much fun as I did when I rolled in the back of a pickup truck. I was sitting there with my arms stretched out on the rusty bed, just waving at the people in their cars when the light turned red. I'd get a little scared when the tires hit a hole or a bump, but it made me feel big in the back of a pickup truck.
What the hell? Oh, you didn't take the brake rod off. You gotta take the brake rod off.
Dad's already replaced the water pump. He painted it that color. That doesn't even look the same. Right now he's removing the master cylinder to get that replaced, since that's junk, to get brakes on this thing. That'll take care of the cooling and the brakes, and then probably be able to drive it down the road. Gonna work.
I mean, it should.
Replace the wheel cylinder, this guy right here. And if you don't know, there is a front and rear shoe depending on the vehicle. One will actually be larger than the other.
What in the world is going on? This is strange. Oh hell, that's got... Why in the heck? I have never, ever seen anything like this. That's odd.
No brake fluid out of the hose, so that means it's probably not a wheel cylinder. It might be this guy is collapsed.
Well, there ain't no brake fluid dripping down this brake line either.
Go push the brake now.
No, I don't want to get air in the system. Not anymore. It's already in there. I'm gonna replace this. I've already got it this far apart. Brakes.
Alright, the brakes are fixed, so that wheel cylinder fixed that. Also, motor sounds way better because I hooked up this side over here wrong. I had plug 4 and 6 mixed up, so that's why it had a misfire on this side. It's running pretty dang good now. It's a really quiet motor since the 1980s. Probably get some comments for this, but Dad's taking lacquer thinner straight to that spray paint, and it's actually taking that stuff off. Dad went through and packed the bearings. Also got brand new spanking tires on this thing. It's hard to find 14-inch tires, I guess, so the only people that can make them affordably is a Hankook Kinergy STs that you can see right there. Got the caps on, cleaned up. I'm gonna drop the tank because it is super dirty. Put a borescope down in there. It's quite nasty. The Dad's working down there. I'm gonna be working up here.
Oh, I need a lap.
There's that behemoth. This thing stinks very bad. That is a long, skinny tank
Hey,
right there.
quit doing that. You're gonna break everything over here, dork. There's hoses and fittings and shit.
I gotta get low.
Oh! I was like, what are you doing?
That thing's, yeah, good thing it didn't drive it like that.
Yeah, no shit. Let's don't let it rust in there. All right, let's dump it out.
I need a new tank.
You see it?
Here, hold on. That's nasty. Can't just sit it. Super dirty. I don't see chunks coming out though. I was telling Dad we should just try and run it off this. Probably a good thing didn't, because that was bad.
You ready?
Well, I'm looking at the quality of the tank, not the feel. Race car.
Throttle sticks too.
That's lovely.
Good luck finding a seatbelt.
We'll put this on.
The brakes are getting better. Feel that.
Holy crap.
They're getting better though.
It's off though. You ain't doing no 65.
It's 55.
That's
60's in the middle. It's 55. Between 50 and 60 is 55.
It doesn't make any weird noises or anything. No clunking.
Oh, trash can. I thought that was something off the car. Like, oh shit, we're gonna die. I hate that they don't have a temperature gauge. I hate they don't have an oil pressure gauge. That is driving me nuts.
Kind of have its little shake, don't it?
Well, it's idled up because that secondaries are sticking a little bit. I need to get this carburetor off.
That makes it sound like it has a little big can.
Sounds like a little bit of a mess. We never have adjusted the points or nothing. I never even changed them.
Yeah.
Still got the old original
Never
points.
even cleaned them, which is crazy. Points since the 80s. And yeah, they're working somehow. It's a good time to drive a car for the first time whenever you got 5 o'clock rush hour traffic. People everywhere. I made it this far. Yeah, I can see why they stopped this design of having it like that. You got bent way down to fill up your car. A lot of people probably never seen this before.
People were shorter back in the day.
Yeah, I haven't showed you, Dad did a whole new fuel tank in this thing. Looks pretty good in there. Don't see any leaks yet. Isn't it a 19-gallon tank?
Yeah, but I put 7 or 8 gallons in before we left.
Doesn't appear you did.
5 times more liquid per pod than fuel. discover all in one case. Available inside today.
19-gallon tanks taking all kinds of gas. Lanyard, $72. Holy crap. Filled up.
Start.
Dad dug into the dash is why that stuff's off and figure out some of the...
all out.
Yeah.
This is a nightmare. There's like 40 screws to get that off there. As that comes off and that comes off, there's 8 screws, all that. 8 whole screws, all that. It's ridiculous. Hey, gas gauge up to half tank.
Half. New sending unit.
Brand new.
Oh, felt heavy there. Oh, it's race car.
Look at that.
Ish. Sounds like how the plug wires crisscrossed again.
That carburetor is nasty. That fuel filter is disgusting. I probably should have changed it again already. Just from what was in the line. I blew the line out, ran fuel through it. It still is chunky.
Definitely get some berrymans for it, probably.
I already got 1 can in it, but that thing is so big, I suppose I'm gonna get another can.
You're dripping something. Oh yeah, you're dripping something a lot. It's pouring out quick. You're leaking up front somewhere.
What?
On the front side of the tank.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, it's leaving a trail.
Oh, I hope I put a fucking hose clamp on it.
Why wouldn't you put a hose clamp? Don't do
Give me
it.
a clamp. Will you please give me a 1/4-inch drive nut driver? The cheapest damn screwdriver you could possibly give me. What is that? It's not a 1/4.
Well, we got the old Chrysler running and driving, and it's a pretty damn nice car. Now make sure to subscribe, comment what you think, because we got more content coming at you real soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for the support.